What's up, YouTube? This is Jay the Wanderer with Oakland Latinos Unidos, aka Oakland Latinos United, the voice of the Latino community in the Bay Area, California, YouTube, and beyond. Well, this is a video I'm about to make about something that's been kind of bothering me, something I've been noticing on YouTube, on blogs, on the media, and in other places that I've seen. It's basically the attack by certain individuals on Cinco de Mayo. And most notably, the ones that have been attacking Cinco de Mayo are usually the same white supremacists, white nationalists, Minutemen type people who are out there saying that Cinco de Mayo is un-American and Cinco de Mayo is this and that and blah blah blah. Why don't we go celebrate it in Mexico, and why don't we go wave our flags in Mexico? Well, the picture you're seeing right here is of the Cinco de Mayo parade in Oakland. Matter of fact, that's C14 right there. And what you see right there is a lady carrying an American flag and a Mexican flag in the background. And the Cinco de Mayo parade has been done in Oakland for many years now. And Cinco de Mayo is basically, let's break it down. What is Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo was a battle in Puebla, in the city of Puebla and the state of Puebla, in the country of Mexico. It was not Mexican independence. What it was the invasion of Mexico by the French. And the French army was more superior to the poor army of Mexico. They barely had bullets, and a lot of them were starving and sick, but they managed to beat the French invaders in that battle. And somehow or another, don't ask me how, that's become a battle cry, or basically a big celebration in the United States for Chicanos and Mexicanos to basically connect to their roots back in Mexico, their culture. You know, something that we have held on to, that we celebrate every May. You know, and usually everybody always knows that Cinco de Mayo, anyone that's Mexican anyways, always knows that Cinco de Mayo is a day when usually we ditch class, or usually we hang out, or usually we cruise the boulevard or cruise the strip, pick up on girls, drink alcohol, and party all night. Here's another picture of the Cinco de Mayo parade in Oakland. And Cinco de Mayo is basically mostly celebrated in big cities in the United States, like Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego. You know, it's usually a parade and a festival afterwards, and it never hurted nobody. And it's usually in a Mexican neighborhood or in the Mexican side of town. It's very rarely ever in the main part of town. But yet there's these Minutemen and white nationalists and all these fucking morons who have basically started this agenda that everything Mexican and everything Latin is evil and mean. Basically the same xenophobic racist attitude that has continued to happen in this country, are now attacking Cinco de Mayo and any type of Mexican celebration. Look, in the city of Oakland, California, where I'm from, there's 3 Mexican celebrations usually. There's Cinco de Mayo, and there's Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead, like Mexican Halloween. And those are both the biggest celebrations in Oakland. And not just Mexicans come celebrate. You'd be surprised how many whites, African Americans, and Asians come to our celebrations. They love coming to our celebrations because we're cool and we don't trip off nobody coming to our celebrations. So to say it's un-American and it's only Mexicans and why don't we wave our flags and blah 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 and all this other racist bullshit. Alright, let's look at some other celebrations that are done here in the U.S. that I don't see the Minutemen or these white nationalists talking shit about. Let's go to the next one. Alright, what you see a picture there is of a St. Patrick's Day celebration. As you can see, there's a Irish flag there and the American flag. The Irish flag, ironically, looks a lot like the Mexican flag, except this part right here is orange. I don't see the Minutemen and all of their white nationalists over there boycotting this or picketing this celebration. Why? Because this is a white celebration, a European, Eurocentric celebration, and it's okay to celebrate that in this country. But if you celebrate anything Mexican or anything other than what they say, it's all bad. And like I said, in the last 5 years, there's been this white nationalist, racist attitude against Latinos and anything Mexican, which I think is a bunch of fucking racist bullshit. But yeah, St. Patrick's Day is not only celebrated by whites in this country, ironically. African Americans, Latinos, Asians, and probably even gays and everybody else partake in the celebration. They wear green, and some people join the parades and all that. I've seen different people of nationalities at the St. Patrick's Day parade because they have one in San Francisco. As of they have one in every other big city in the U.S., like New York, Chicago, Kansas City, San Francisco, Sacramento. They have them everywhere. But yet, it's okay to celebrate that, even though that's from Ireland. That's a celebration that came from Ireland to celebrate a saint that was from Ireland. It has nothing to do with the United States. Why we celebrate it, I'm not sure. There's a little girl with an Irish flag. Why the United States celebrate it? Because there was a large Irish population in the United States, and they brought that celebration with them, and it became big. Same thing with Cinco de Mayo. In the California and in the Southwest, there's a large Mexican population, so they brought a Mexican celebration with them. It's the same bullshit, but yet you're not going to hear that from the white nationalists or the Minutemen. And how ironic. Don't that kind of remind you of a little Mexican girl with a Mexican flag at a Cinco de Mayo parade? It's just the tide's return. Let's continue. Right here, what you're seeing is a picture of an Italian celebration in New York City, in Little Italy. I think it's called the San Gennaro Festival. And what you see here is basically a man with an Italian flag, which looks just like the Mexican flag, because this is red, except there's no eagle, and there's an American flag. And that's cool too, because that's an Italian festival, and it's Eurocentric, and it's from Europe. And it came across the water from God knows where, so it's okay for them to celebrate. But for the United States next door neighbors to have a celebration of their heritage, it's all bad, according to the fucking white nationalists and a bunch of other fucking morons. And right here's another picture of another big celebration that's done here in San Francisco. What you're looking at is the Chinese New Year's parade and festival. So you can see it's very similar to a Mexican festival. You know, everything's in Chinese and in English. And, you know, you have dragons and all kinds of other cultural stuff, you know, like dragon dancers and all that from China. And that doesn't have nothing to do with the U.S. either. And I don't see the Minutemen and all these other people attacking Cinco de Mayo there complaining either. Basically what it boils down to, there's nothing wrong with celebrating Cinco de Mayo. As I showed you in so many other pictures, many other ethnic groups celebrate something that's part of their background or part of the world they came from. And I see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with Irish celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I don't see nothing wrong with Italians celebrating San Gennaro Day. I don't see nothing wrong with Chinese celebrating Chinese New Year's, and I don't see nothing wrong with Mexicans celebrating Cinco de Mayo. What I do see wrong is these stupid motherfucking racist assholes complaining about Cinco de Mayo like if it's this big conspiracy, like we're trying to bring a big celebration upon them, like we're fucking trying to erase 4th of July or some stupid fucking moronic bullshit like always, which is not true at all. Cinco de Mayo is something that's usually celebrated only in the Mexican community. And by chance, it's usually only celebrated in Mexican neighborhoods. And like I said, not just Mexican people show up to Cinco de Mayo parades or festivals. Everybody shows up. African Americans, whites, Asians. I've seen everybody at our festivals. And they love it. I know a lot of whites that love Cinco de Mayo. They love to go to the after parties and go to the bars and have a good time drinking all night. So, I see nothing wrong with celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I just think it's a vicious, racist attack like we've been seeing that's been originated by organizations like the Minutemen, like the KKK, and like other white nationalist groups out there who want to attack the Latino and Mexican and the Mexican community and Chicano community. And basically, they want to scapegoat us and attack us and basically try to convince everything that everything we do and everything we stand for is wrong. Which is bullshit, because that's the same type of things they did to African Americans, to Irish, to Chinese, and to everybody else. So don't fall for the bullshit. Raza, if you're listening to me, celebrate Cinco de Mayo every motherfucking year. Mexicanos, Chicanos, celebrate that motherfucker every year. When May 5th comes, say Viva la Raza, Viva Mexico, and fuck the Minutemen and these fucking racist assholes attacking our day. So yeah, that's all I have to say. That's basically what I have to say about this topic. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you take it for what it's worth, and you can see through the bullshit, because I have. Signing off, this is Jay the Wanderer once again with Oakland Latinos Unidos. Al rato pues, cabrones.